Hello everybody, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, HIX-TV, and we are welcoming you to our coverage of the Northwest Volunteer Firefighters Convention Grand Parade. It's going on this Saturday here in downtown Hicksville. Myself and Kate running the camera, and she's got the other headset microphone on. So
hi everyone.
We're going to be providing commentary, so to speak, as the parade moves through. Going to be a large parade here this afternoon. Over 150, we've been told at least 151 vehicles have been, and other entrants have been registered to participate in the parade. Weather is just about ideal with all the rain and the monsoon type conditions that we've had over the last week and a half here in Hicksville. Today, Mother Nature is cooperating. We've got just the right mix of sunshine and overcast, a nice cool breeze blowing, so very comfortable. The sun will probably be peeking out off and on as we move through, and gazing up in the sky, see the Prometica helicopter buzzing by. And here, ready to get things going here. And Monty Ballinger, the the police chief of Hicksville, leading things off. That's not Monty. A mistake made by the field announcer. You'll be able to hear the parade announcements from the loudspeaker system in the background. But Hicksville Police and the Defiance County Sheriff's Department,
led by Sheriff Dave Westrick, they offer 24 patrol
are going to be leading the parade off for us this afternoon. And again, we're glad to have you here for the coverage on HIX-TV. It's been a great weekend. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that have been going on as time allows through the parade coverage. But this is pretty much wrapping up what has been a really big couple of days here in Hicksville with the Firefighters Convention. And there's the Dare vehicle, of course, with the Dare Lion. Hamming it up for the camera. There we go. Looking good.
Please honor America's colors, presented by American Legion Post 223.
The Legion Color Guard comes by, along with the bagpipes.
Spectacular job, thank you.
Amazing grace on the bagpipes as we salute the colors. And we have the flyby again, the Prometica Life Flight.
Samaritan Air today for helping us out.
Giving the crowd a thrill. Took our camera person by surprise a little bit. They were kind of low on the last pass.
You don't. Too many well-deserving guys, and we appreciate it. The retired members of the Hicksville Fire Department, riding on a retired 1936 Chevy fire truck, originally owned by the Hicksville Fire Department, now owned by
the
Bob
parade
Ryan
underway.
Ball.
Get a classic 1936 fire
That's
engine,
the best-looking
featuring some of the
group
retirees from the local Hicksville Fire Department.
Thank you guys for
Getting
all
a
your
warm
years of
welcome and
service. Give it up
enthusiastic
for our
welcome, too,
retired
from
firefighters.
from the crowd here. This whole weekend has been a celebration for the first responders, the firefighters, the volunteer and professional firefighters
The fire
EMTs.
department riding in a retired Chiefs vehicle tonight. So
And
welcome.
a special
Welcome to Ohio,
visit
our
from
friends
Hicksville, New York, our sister city. And the Hicksville, New York Fire Department represented here. We are glad to see them and welcome them
Next,
to
please
Hicksville,
welcome the
Ohio.
Northwest Ohio Volunteer Firefighters Association officers and auxiliary officers. Welcome.
And as again, a lot of the dignitaries, the retirees, and those who have given many years of service to the local department being honored early on the parade here. The ladies auxiliary coming our way. In Florence Township.
It's the auxiliary that really gets the job done. Is that right? The guys are behind me. We can say that.
Florence Township Fire Department, but the main thing is who's riding on top of this. Well, this is the brand new Fire Queen, the NOVFA Queen,
and they're very proud to represent with our Northwest Ohio Volunteer Firefighters Association Queen for 2015.
Elected to that post at the Huber, at the pageant they held last night. Program you'll be able to watch here on HIX-TV. Perhaps you've already seen it. And Alexis Miller was the 2014 Queen. She turned over the crown last night. So this is her final duty as NOVFA Fire Queen.
Offering 9 vehicles and 40 members making up the Hicksville Fire Department.
Hicksville Fire and Rescue coming by.
That includes the 1997 KME Mini Pumper 501.
They've got, I think, the full contingent that's going to be coming down here. About 8 or 9 vehicles.
I think they said there were 9 of them. The mini pumper's the one that just went past.
Mm-hmm.
So the host department, the Hicksville Fire Department,
Next is a
fitting to show their stuff off.
Power primary pumper number 504.
Dog!
Yep, the Dalmatian riding in the front seat.
And it's official when you have a Dalmatian up front.
So I'm not going to try to keep up with the stage announcer as to the makes and models of the vehicles. Hopefully you can hear those in the background. But again, the Hicksville Fire Department has been working so hard for this event since they were named as a host. It's been about a 2-year process. And you would not believe how much time the guys have spent just this last week getting their vehicles spruced up for today.
Yeah, okay. I will test that later to make sure. It's the best thing so far today. Then a 1985 Chevy Box van equipment truck. Following the equipment truck is a 2014 Ford First Attack grass rig, complete with horn and siren.
That must be the grass fire one.
And then a 1988 Chevy pickup utility truck. Give it up for the members of the vehicles of the Hicksville Fire Department.
So there we have it again as we are underway with the big grand parade here of the Northwest Ohio Volunteer Firefighters Convention in Hicksville. As the Hicksville Fire Department shows their stuff.
Host Queen and Princess. Your queen is Peyton Hugg, Princess Kenzie Phillips.
And again, the host Queen and Princess, Abby and Peyton. Riding down Main Street in a Chevy Camaro convertible. Looking nice.
Biggest news for the kids. The first
and I see the first wave of first wave of freebies. We got a lot of kids lining the parade route with the sacks ready for some goodies. And we see the first group that's handing things out. Of course, we've got to be very careful with the distribution of the candies and snacks. Kids are not allowed to run out into the road. And I see another Dalmatian waving to the crowd.
Please welcome the Hicksville Fire Department Auxiliary with 19 members.
So the Fire Department Auxiliary is going to hand out some goodies for the youngsters.
I need one of those cool hats. Thank you. I got candy, hats, licorice. Look at that. Gum. Thanks to the auxiliary.
No, I'm sorry they didn't give you a hat, Kate.
I wanted the licorice.
Oh, okay.
Next, the Highland Township Fire Department from Defiance County, traveling 27 miles to join us this afternoon, with Chief Brian Berry. Offering 7 apparatus, 28 members, and 18
So Highland Township from
members.
Ayersville coming by.
Welcome, Highland Township. Great folks out of the Ayersville area.
Getting a little jumpy with all those horns going off.
Yeah.
We'll begin the Highland Township Fire Department here today, Command Unit 106 and a 2004 International Smeal. Next, Defiance City
Sun is
Fire
coming
Crew.
out, and
They
again,
could have caught a ride with you guys and saved gas.
here comes the Defiance Fire Department.
24, look at me, get me home. I want to ride on the ladder. Not too high though, I'm scared. Thanks to Chief Bill Wilkins of the Defiance City Fire Department, offering 8 apparatus, 23 members, and 5 auxiliary members. Today out of Defiance, it's ladder truck number 231.
And as we get ready for some musical entertainment heading down Main Street, we will let you know that really we're saying Main Street, I mean High Street. Of course, the parade route, they pull onto High Street down close to where the library is located, and they're moving in the northeast direction here on High Street towards, as if you were heading out towards the school building. And then they'll turn right by the McDonald's. Scarlet Strutters of Defiance, Ohio are here. A little bit of a performance for us.
Their highlights for 2015 include the DMA Tri-State Regional Champions, DMA Ohio State Champions, July 4th parades at Disneyland, Huntington Beach, and Pacific Palisades, California. In September, the Scarlet Strutters will be celebrating 41 years. Their major parades include the Philadelphia Thanksgiving Day Parade, Walt Disney World and Disneyland Main Street Parade in Orlando and Anaheim, the Junior Orange Bowl and Citrus Bowl Parade in Florida, the All-American 4th of July Parade, Pittsfield, Massachusetts, the Sam Hornish Jr. Indy 500 Victory Parade in Defiance, the 2014 Kentucky Derby Pageant Parade, and the 80th Tulip Time Parade Music Parade of Holland, Michigan. Again, the Scarlet Strutters.
Great job from the Scarlet Strutters, entertaining the crowd a little bit. More fire vehicles coming our way. Of course, we're going to be seeing lots and lots of fire and emergency rescue vehicles this afternoon. Evansport, Ohio, the Tiffin Township Fire Department.
Pumper 304 and Grass Unit 305. Welcome, Tiffin Township.
Farmer Township will be following them.
Next, our friends from Farmer Township Fire Department of Defiance County with Chief Jerry Sanders. 5 apparatus, 21 members make up that department. Today we're seeing grass truck number 416.
So Farmer Township with their grass truck, one of 5 that they're going to have here in the
Also
parade.
from Farmer Township Fire Department, equipment truck number 415. And their engine.
And again, I'm not going to try to keep up with the models and the makes and the numbers.
Farmer Township.
We'll let the stage announcer fill you in on that. But all the vehicles looking sharp here today. A lot of pride being taken, and rightfully so, by the first responders. So this is an important weekend for them. Planned well in advance. They had a meeting earlier today. This is sort of the final event of this weekend. Things got underway at 9 o'clock yesterday morning on Friday morning with registration. We were out at the fairgrounds. We had a lot of fun with the water ball contest. That was yesterday afternoon at 3, and Again, that's got footage of that for you here on HIX-TV. And they had the Queen's pageant and a mini parade after they named the Queen and all the runners-up. They had a mini parade honoring them that went through Hicksville last night. Earlier today, they had their business meeting. They actually do conduct some business when they get together. That was this morning, where they discussed a great many things. And as Washington Township rolls by, their bright yellow trucks. One of the many things they're going over was deciding where the next year's convention is going to be held. It rotates around, different places hosted every year, and that's the first time since, I believe, 1990, I think it was. It's been a while since it's been here in Hicksville.
1994, a little more than 20?
21 years.
Next are our friends from
So again, Washington Township, followed by Sherwood.
Rock, 7 apparatus, 34 members and 5
And they brought 7 of their vehicles over here today.
Rescue crew. Today we have Grass Truck 816 and Squad 810. Thanks to our friends from Sherwood.
And again, many of these
They are followed by South Richland Township Fire Department of Defiance
many of these
Powers.
units that we see in these fire departments represented have mutual aid agreements here in Hicksville. So these are people that are also helping us out every now and then if the need be. South Richland Township, Noble Township.
Next is our
all here, glad to take part in this grand parade.
With Chief Charlie Weber. Today they have Grass Truck 1016. Delaware Township is here, representing Defiance County, with Chief
and again,
Bill
Delaware
Bruner,
Township.
8 apparatus, 28 members.
All of them decked out, looking good.
This is a 1988 Pierce
We saw them playing water ball the other night.
Walking with Delaware is John, who decided to pull out the costume and smile one last time, as he has recently retired from firefighting after 55 years of service. And he told me he was only 26 years old. I'm trying to do the math.
Our friends from Edgerton, Ohio.
Years of service.
1936 REO.
Edgerton is here, representing Williams County with Chief Scott Blue. 6 apparatus and 32 members make up their group. They have a 1936 REO offered here today, and a 2014 Danco pumper tanker. Thanks to our friends of Edgerton.
Their antique and their pumper. As again, over 150 entrants in this parade, 150 units.
Firefighters.
Antwerp,
Chief Ray Frank,
our neighbors from just down Route 34.
Made up of 4 apparatus, 20 members, and 18 auxiliary members.
And of course,
Today, they
HIX-TV
offer
also
Pierce bumper and a
seen in Antwerp on their
bumper.
MediaCom cable. So I
Antwerp for joining us.
want to thank Antwerp for coming out.
That is a cool truck. Firefighter.
And the Henry County Firemen's Association making its way towards our broadcast position.
Still has that fresh interior scent. Henry County has arrived in the form of Richville Township Fire Departments with Chief Ken Freitag. The department made up of 8 apparatus, 32 members, and 15 auxiliaries.
Ridgeville Township representing Henry County.
Today they offer engine 901.
Looks like a stretch of about
which is a
3
1948
antique fire
International pumper.
vehicles
Also
coming
a
our way.
1931 Chevy Coupe and brush truck 904, a 2005 Ford F550. Welcome to our friends from Ridgeville Township.
And it's always nice to see how some of these very important vehicles from days gone by have been preserved and maintained and are still roadworthy.
Florida Flat Rock Fire Station is here from Henry County, coming 31 miles to join us with Chief Adam Ice.
And of
5
course
apparatus
the
make up the department,
Florida
25 members
and
10
Flat Rock
auxiliary members.
Volunteer
Their
Fire
queen is here
Department.
today, Kayla Ice.
Kayla
Hello,
Ice, who's their queen.
On a 1928 Model AA Prospect pumper.
1928. It's almost as old as I am.
From Henry County, Damascus.
And the Henry County representation continues. Damascus with us from McClure, Damascus Township.
Damascus Township made up with 6 apparatus and 30 members. This is a 2007 Rosenbauer tanker. Welcome, Damascus Township.
And of course, many of the departments here only have 1 or 2 of their vehicles with them because obviously they need to have their apparatus in their home department in case there are any emergencies on this Saturday. Here comes Liberty Center, their unit number 502, Washington Township over in Henry County. And the Liberty Center High School Marching Band accompanying their fire engine. Liberty Center Marching Band. Glad to have them here. Mackenzie Bishop from Hamler Marion Township. Another one of the contestants of the Queen's Pageant. Representing again Hamler in Henry County. And speaking of the Hamler Fire Department, another classic labeled Old Faithful.
Diamond T pumper called Old Faithful.
As they carry the banner for the Hamler Fire Department at the Grand Parade here in Hicksville this afternoon.
Next, Monroe Township of Henry County, coming 35 miles with their chief Randall Nye. Monroe Township
and again
from Henry County,
Monroe Township and Malinta. More of our Henry County representation is coming by.
185 Barton American Pumper. Our friends from Deschler are here. It's not a
And here comes the Deschler Village Fire Department.
Deschler Fire and Rescue with Chief Willis Croninger Jr., 10 apparatus, 22 members, represented today by a 2014 Rosenbauer engine. Welcome, Deschler.
One of the newer vehicles we've seen, a 2014, they say. I think one of the prizes that they give after this parade wraps up, they'll be handing out some awards and prizes, and I think one of them is for the newest vehicle in the parade. Here comes the Holgate, Ohio's Pleasant Township, engine number 9.
Good to see you guys.
And again, just very impressive. And to be honest with you, it's a little bit surprising. I have to admit that I had not realized just how many fire departments and how much apparatus and how many first responders we have and how lucky we are here in Northwest Ohio to have these many people.
Also from New Bavaria, Pleasant Township, it's Chief Joe
Eve
Stoker,
Gusweiler, who was the second runner-up at the Queen's Pageant last night.
They have a 2000
And again, New Bavaria, Ohio's Pleasant Township, tanker number
I don't
1.
know if the driver knows there's a bunch of people on the back of his tanker. Freeloaders, right? That's the way to do it.
And here comes the Napoleon
City
Fire
of
Department.
Napoleon, my native land is here. They threw me out a few years ago, but that's all right. Welcome.
They brought
City of
engine number
Napoleon
3.
Fire Department. Chief Tony Druitt is here today with 12 apparatus, 35 members, a 1984 Ford Pierce pumper.
As I mentioned, 1984, but like so many of these vehicles, looks like it could have come off the showroom almost. They're so well maintained and so well taken care of by these volunteer fire departments. The Crane Township Fire Department
Next
from Cecil,
Crane Township,
Balding, Ohio, our
Represent.
hometown. There we are.
Chief Ron Herbert, 5 members, 5 apparatus, 19 members in their department. This is a 1941 Ford pumper.
A 1941 Ford,
And
they
also
They
say.
brought their 87.
87 Rumsey Company hand
Yeah, that's the
pumper.
old hand pump one.
Bill Zimmerman was 20 years old when that was in use. How's that make you feel, Billy? I think about a little older.
That'd be a good workout to try to see how you need to be able to work that to move water. Crane Township. Again, Cecil's unit number 14 there.
How are you? Good to see you guys.
Their pumper and tanker coming by. Once again, we want to thank Cecil's Fire Department in Crane Township.
Next up, welcome our friends from White House Fire Department in Lucas County, traveling 62 miles to be here.
And then, in case you did not hear, from over in Lucas County, White House, over by Anthony Wayne. The White House Fire Department, their engine number 851.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in from White House today.
They had a nice long drive to Hicksville this afternoon. I think that's another one of the prizes, the farthest traveled. So far, I think probably Hicksville, New York.
Traveling 30 miles with Chief Steve Elkins.
Here comes the Continental Fire Department.
Right, yeah.
One of their grass fire vehicles.
Truck Unit 37 from Continental.
And the high school marching band.
Yeah, Continental High School marching band coming along with them as well.
High school band under the direction of Allison Davis with 35 members.
35 members strong. We'll let them play for us.
Miller City is here. Welcome Miller City from Putnam County. Coming in from 44 miles, Chief Jerry Wardeman. Miller City's Fire Department offers
Miller City, Ohio.
35 members. This is
Making their way down the parade route. They'll be followed by our friends from Kalida.
Next, we welcome Kalida, and our thoughts and prayers are with the village of Kalida with the rash of flooding they're experiencing. If they showed representation today, give it up for Kalida.
Yeah, Rick making a good point that Kalida has been hit hard by all the heavy rains and flooding, so really means a lot that in spite of all of the difficulties going on in that community, they still find time to send someone out here to be a part of this big parade. And it gives you an idea just how important this event is for the firefighters. They look forward to it every year. Glandorf Fire Department is with us from Ottawa and Greensburg Township. And their contestant from the Queens Department riding up on top of the bumper.
The guys, not so cute. How about Bascom driving up 85 miles to be in Hicksville today? In Seneca County is where they're located with Chief Harry Miller Jr.
Bascom Joint Fire District.
47 members,
Out of Seneca County.
Seneca County. They've had another road trip.
2009 International. Welcome from Bascom.
And we've got, again, Clinton Township.
Clinton Township from Seneca County is here, traveling
Volunteer Fire Department.
miles.
They're one of the they're from Seneca County too, I guess. They're one of the other departments in that region, along with the Bascom unit. And Ottoville Volunteer Fire Departments.
Ottoville Volunteer Fire Department here.
That's engine number 1 from 1929. And then from Pemberville, Ohio, it's the Eastwood High School Eagle Marching Band.
Still in operating condition, as is my dad, who was born in 1929. Here is the Eastwood High School Eagle Marching Band. Make them feel welcome. 72 members, sponsored by the Troy Township Fire Department, representing their home communities of Lucky, Pemberville, Stony Ridge, Stacks Ridge, Lemoyne, New Rochester, Dunbridge, and Dowling. The Eastwood High School Eagle Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Brian Myers, assisted by Mr. Jonathan Rood.
Well, so far, the one I'm impressed by the most is the young lady who's walking backwards the entire parade route, playing the cymbals in this band.
Eastwood High.
It's one thing to walk the entire parade route, but to do it backwards. And speaking of the Ottawa Fire Department, here they are with the Ottawa Fire Department Queen Carly Bellman riding on the back of the pumper, or the engine, I should say. You can tell I'm a kind of a fire vehicle neophyte. I can't always quite tell the difference between a fire engine and a fire pumper and so forth. So bear with me. Lipstick, Ohio, making their way down East High Street.
From Lipstick, Ohio, the Lipstick Fire Department, Putnam County, joining us from 51 miles away, Chief
Handing out some
Wendler.
goodies for the kids.
They have 26 members making up their departments. Kelsey Gillespie is the queen. She is on a 1978 Oren pumper. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll be right with you.
Those of you who didn't see that, I just got a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. We'll put them in the shade here so they don't.
Okay. Long
Melt.
story, we don't have time for it. Okay.
And here we
And then
have
coming up, another marching band from Oregon, Ohio, the Oregon Clay
the Fighting Eagles.
Fighting Eagles.
Another good-sized marching band.
Sponsored by the Oregon
And I give props to the drum major for wearing that outfit on a hot, sunny day like today.
Both of them.
Both of them. Yep, all black. Yeah, that's got to be comfortable too. But they sure sound good.
Yeah.
Once again, Oregon Clay's marching band. Flag Corps leading the way, and when they get a little closer, we'll stop talking so you can enjoy the music.
The Clay High School Fighting Eagle Marching Band has one of Ohio's largest high school alumni bands. Recently, this band performed in New York City on the aircraft carrier, the USS Intrepid.
Here they are, the Oregon Clay
All of
Marching
them.
Eagles.
From nearly 80 miles away, make them feel welcome. Thank you. Great testament to the music program. Nearly 200 members in a high school band. You don't see it very often. Great work.
Good sized band, over 200 strong. Here they go. This band is so big, I'm not kidding you.
They're taking
At the
the corner
halfway
right now.
point of Main Street, the last of the band is at the halfway point of East High Street, while the front of the band has already made the turn by the McDonald's. That's a good-sized band. Of course, if you've watched, if you're one of those parade watchers, and you watch like the Macy's parade and some of the parades down in Florida, whatever, you've seen the Oregon Clay Eagles before. So really a treat to have them here.
And you can also see their water crew.
Keyport. Oh, look at the bubbles.
Bubbles.
Welcome.
Oregon Fire and Rescue. Out on the bay. A long trip, and we appreciate them making the long trip here to Hicksville.
Thanks for joining us today.
Ladder truck. I'm guessing with the big ladder on top, it's a ladder truck.
Today is a 1952 Mack, a Pierce Tower truck. That's Unit 37 that just passed the.
And coming down from Fulton County, the Wauseon Fire Department is here.
From Wauseon in Fulton County. Rick Sluter is their chief. They have 12 apparatus to make up the department.
It says on the side of their vehicle, the best never rest. And the Wauseon Fire Department, Clinton Township of Fulton County. Proud to have them here with us today. Their vehicle looking sharp.
Woodville Township Fire Department, Sandusky County, traveling 85
Woodville
miles
Township.
to be here, and those people rode all
And they're
85 miles in the
another
back.
group that have made a long trip from Sandusky County to join us here this Saturday.
Woodville Township Fire Department and Chief William Andrews. Their department made up of 6 apparatus, 30 members. This is Firefighter 5, X5 to be precise. Sounds more secretive that way. I'm guessing her name is Lexi. Is that right? I'm very good. I should work at Cedar Point.
And we've got another fancy Corvette coming our way, which
Representing
means
Gibsonburg Madison Township Fire Department.
our
Sandusky
third runner-up
County,
from the
she's won
NOVFA
the Brown.
Queen's
They have
Pageant
41
last
members.
night.
This is Alexi Eberts. Their queen.
Lexi
and a
Eberts
1985 Corvette.
from Gibsonburg, representing the
Madison
Gibsonburg Fire
Township
Department.
also has brought us their Grass Fighter.
One of the lovely and very, very talented and ladies that were in competition last night. They asked them a bunch of questions that they had to answer off the top of their head, sort of impromptu. Madison Township of Gibsonburg, Ohio, with us.
That's smart of me to say, holding an electric microphone.
And I think this is the 4th Dalmatian that I've counted coming our way here in the parade today.
Oh, that is one big dog. Look at that. Look at that. Sparky is here. Sparky the fire dog riding on a custom fire truck golf cart. Friends in Gibsonburg still? Where are you? Defiance? Oh, okay. Well, look at it. That's actually cool. That dog says, I wish I could do this all week long.
So, custom unit from
Hello,
Defiance.
Victoria. How are you?
And here's the Plymouth Fire Queen,
Victoria
Victoria Reynolds.
Traveling 140
Driving in the car my daughter wants me to buy her when she graduates.
Chief Rich Metzger, 8 apparatus make up their group. 25 members.
Nice
in the
brand new
Plymouth
Corvette
Volunteer
convertible.
Fire Department. Their queen,
And
Victoria
Delphus, Ohio. Engine
Delphus,
101. The Delphus, Ohio Fire Department.
Let's do that one more time. Delphus, welcome.
And also
Thank you.
the Signet Fire Department
Also, our
from
friends
Bloomfield Township.
Signet are here today. Welcome them.
I've heard it pronounced Signet and I've heard it pronounced Signet. We'll say it both ways and hope one of them is right.
We do want to acknowledge Delphus and their chief, Kevin Street, joining us today. Their department made up of 30
As we
members.
continue on again with
The fire department from
a
Wood
lot
County.
of
Their chief is
fire
Fred
departments.
In a
Weston
1980
Township with us right now. Their engine
Our friends from
861.
Weston are here. How are you? They're just excited to be here. From Wood County, Weston. Chief
Wood
Randy
County
Cole saying
is
they
where
have
Weston
6
is
apparatus,
located.
31 members. That is a 2015
And Concord
Rosenbauer
Township's
Hummer.
Fire and Rescue.
Concord Fire Department from DeKalb County, Indiana. We have the Hoosiers in the house.
They're a bunch of Hoosiers over from DeKalb County, Indiana. Concord Township. So we've become a truly interstate event now.
Staying with an Indiana theme from Steuben County, the Hudson
And
Fire
Steuben
Crew,
County, Indiana's
with their chief, Andy Max.
Hudson Fire and Rescue
Company
Unit.
made up of 5 apparatus, 11 members, 5 auxiliary members.
This is Tanker 104.
Yes, of the Hicksville Fire Department. Thanks for being here.
And the Paulding Community
The
Fire
Bowling
Association.
Community Fire Association here. How are you?
Some of the vehicles that are shared by some of the smaller municipalities. Paulding Community Fire Association.
New
Haven.
Haven.
As we're getting near the end of the Grand Parade.
12 from New Haven.
New Haven, their fire department, again from over
And
in
last,
Indiana.
but certainly not least, the Central Joint Fire District is
And
here today.
our final entrant in the parade, the Central
They always
Joint
save the best for
Fire
last, don't
District.
they? There we go.
They're
Inject
Wild
everything
Thunder.
alive, come back again.
Portage and Liberty Township in the village of Portage.
This is your 2015
And that wraps up the 2015 Northwest Ohio Volunteer Firefighter Association's Grand Parade. And this is the last major event of the weekend, but of course things are still going on throughout this afternoon. We'll be wrapping up our coverage, but again, there'll be food and beverages around the downtown and still fun things for the kids to do. But most of all, as we get ready to wrap things up, again, we want to say some thank yous. First off, I want to thank the Hicksville Fire Department and, again, giving us space here on the main announcer platform, a nice flatbed, and we're out in front of the Tribune office, so we've had a great view and nice little raised platform they gave us for the camera to use. So we want to thank them so very much. Bruce Silcott, of course, we talked with him several times, so we want to thank them for helping us out and allowing us to cover these events and bring you the coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. We also want to thank everybody in the village of Hicksville, too, because, again, we've been around and about. We want to thank the Huber, want to thank the folks out at the fairgrounds, county commissioners. Everybody has, again, helped us a lot in our coverage here on HIX-TV. And a tip of the hat to the people of Hicksville, again, for rolling out the red carpet, sprucing up the downtown and the entire village. We've had a lot of events going on. It's been a really busy weekend. Everybody's been having a great time, and for the most part, everything has run smoothly, and everybody's been safe. So everybody can give themselves a nice pat on the back and be proud of that as well. And finally,
Hey, Edgerton.
we cannot close the broadcast out without saying a big, huge thank you to all of our first responders, those that were here participating in the Grand Parade this last hour or so here on High Street in downtown Hicksville. Want to thank them for not only being here, but for being there for all of us 365 days of the year. So with that, we'll again say a big thank you to everyone involved in the Grand Parade in the Northwest Ohio Volunteer Firefighters Annual Convention here in Hicksville. And again, a thank you to you for joining us for our coverage here on HIX-TV.